All right. Hi everyone. I'm not there. I thought I was on the camera. I'm not. The camera's not on. Mama B, you're up first, as I promised yesterday. Hey there, Joanna. I promised Mama B yesterday. I didn't get to do her reading. I had to go, and she's owed a I'm going to give you a mini reading today, Mama B, for all your help and turning up when I didn't have any moderators and staying online very late and helping me out a couple of times there. So, Mama B, let's do a little mini reading on you to start with. Hey there, Anjali, how are you? Joanna, I just sent you a couple of pictures. That's the plant. Now, when I brought that plant into this room, it could be the light and everything as well. It used to be sitting on a windowsill in the kitchen with filtered light all the time, and it was always growing to the light. In here, there is no filtered light coming in. There's a huge canopy thing outside this window, a carport, which basically no sunlight comes in here at all. Doesn't hit the window, nothing. That's why it's so damn cold in here in winter. But yeah, I sent you some pictures. I think what's happening there, it's number one, it's the light. There's no light, and that's why the green, because they need plants need sunlight for it to be green. This plant that I've got in here is actually, if you planted it near a wall, it will actually climb. But see the picture I sent you where it looks like this halo on the side of it? That would have been the candle that was right too close next to it and the heat. So that's damage from the heat of the candle, but I think the yellow tips on the other three is where it's losing its colour. So anyway, guys, I'm only going to be online probably for an hour. Only going to do a short sort of reading today. So if you do want to do those payments, please get those payments happening now. I'm going to be wrapping things up around midday. It's 20 to 11 now, so I'm only going to stay online for a little bit. Not really feeling the best today, guys. I just, my ears feel like they're full. I've had a bit of that vertigo this morning. I had it last night as well. Okay, so Mama B, let's get on to your little mini. We're going to do a mini reading for Mama B today. Will your ex-Gemini end up having to go to jail? Okay, let's have a look at your ex. I'm not going to put a timer on Mama B. What I'm going to do, Mama B, is for the first time ever, how many letters in your name, Mama B? How many letters are in your name, please? I'll just shuffle this ready. This is for Mama B. She wants to know if her ex will go to jail. You don't have to tell me the first letter of your name or anything, but how many letters are actually in your first name? I know that you're Aries, that's fine. Will the Gemini, initials ER, you're hoping to get legal justice, will her ex ER, actually don't worry about giving me the how many letters, 8 letters, okay, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 letters. It does look like he's going to jail, or I don't know your justice system over there, how it works. What we have out here is where somebody goes on weekend detention. So all week they got to go to a normal job and work and all of that sort of thing. And then on Friday, as soon as they finish work, they got to go into lockdown, into a facility, and they get locked down, and then they don't get released till Monday morning to go to work, and then they go back again. So we have that kind of setup out here. The only reason I'm saying that because the black 10's not here. The black 10 would represent an actual jail. He also might have something restricting his movements, which means he'll have to wear something around his ankle perhaps. to make sure they know that he's not coming anywhere near you. But this is the two people talking about the justice. Are you going to get a compensation here out of this? There may be a news report that comes out in the local newspaper or radio station. They might say a man has been sentenced for blah, blah, blah. Because this is some sort of, see the three kings? In a working situation, this would be somebody getting fired as well. Because we've got the three kings discussing something, and this is somebody getting fired. But I would say that this is telling me that he's definitely not going to have a nice time of things. So let's just get you... and that's also something to do with somebody pregnant, but they don't want the baby. They don't want to be pregnant, or they're having massive problems being pregnant. So you might hear about a friend or a family member that's having some sort of problems with pregnancy, or they don't want to be pregnant. I'm going to give you 3 of these, Mama B. I can't see compensation yet, but it looks like there's discussion about compensation and what you're going to get. I can't see a Bibi Moore. What's that? Oh, there it is, Bibi Moore. Bibi Mo. Here we go, Mama B. We'll just give you cards. How's things going to go with this person? Okay. So this is lies and stuff. It's upside down. This is stuff that this person doesn't want to do. The 3 of Wands, as you know, 3 of Wands is usually picking your path in your journey and what you want to do. This would be somebody else is picking the journey, or they're not participating or whatever. Not a real good thing. It's like all plans of what they were going to do, you were going to do, whatever. It's not going that way. 8 of Wands usually is making your communications and everything. It can be gossip, lies, secrets, people talking, whispering. This 5 of Swords is, I feel that where you need to cut your emotions away from this now. You need to let this go. Make sure you're listening to the right people too, Mama B. If you know something's right, it's right. If you feel like something's wrong, it probably is wrong. And we'll just do yes and no, Mama B. Think about a yes and no in your mind. Yes and no. And we'll get you a Lenormand as well. Yes or no for Mama B. Yes or no for Mama B. Yes or no for Mama B. That can be a maybe. That can be a yes. And that's a yes. These are nice cards here. You got the 3rd and the 4th chakra, the heart chakra and the balance chakra. I feel like your love life thing is going to turn around for you here. There's been some sort of attachment in the past. I'm wondering whether you're letting go of an attachment. I'm not talking about the one that's in prison or whatever, going to go to prison, if he goes to prison. I think this is more attachments to certain people. And then you get balance happen and your heart opens up and then the balance comes in. So these are very nice cards here. They're also a yes answer to whatever the question was that you had, Mama B, in your mind. My ears are terrible. I asked if he'll eventually go to jail. I asked that in your mind. Well, it looks like it's a yes. But it had one card that means no or maybe. So again, I'm wondering whether it's a type of incarceration, but it's not fully in jail for years or something like that. It might be a part-time jail term. Out here, you've got part-time jail terms. You've got community service you got to do, where you got to go and work where they tell you got to work. They usually, if you've got skills in a certain area, they try to get you that kind of work that you do. Instead of, if you work in medical, they go and shove you in a fish and chip shop. They're not going to do that. But yeah, there is people that have to go and work because of their sentence. They have to, yeah. Anyway, that's it for you, Mama B. Thank you. So let's do our list for today. Oh, my watch is upside down. That tells you that's how my mind is today. And I haven't even got my bracelets on. I totally forgot to put my bracelets on. I haven't got my money ring on either. That's down in the bathroom. Oh, Rhonda. Joanna. As soon as I got my watch working. I know the zeros in there. Now, I said the other day that when I see 147 or 444 or 77, I feel like it's a positive thing. If I see the numbers in the wrong order, like 741 or 174, I feel like it's alerting me to something that's odd. And especially if the zero's in there, I feel like the 10 is, the zero's something. I had to ask you, Joanna, as well. I'll ask you later. A question that I asked, I can't even remember the question now because I've asked so many bloody questions recently, but the answer I got was 2 really good cards with a really bad card. Oh, I know what the question was. Okay, I've wrote it there so I don't forget to ask you what you feel about these 3 cards with a question that I asked. All right, so what do we got? Up on the list we have, I need to start a new list here. What's the date today, everyone? 7th of July, yesterday, was it? 8th of July. Friday, 8th July. My birthday next week. When is your birthday, Joanna? When are you 21? Was it? I think it's after my birthday, isn't it? I'm 14th. I think you were 17th or something like that, because I don't want to forget that. I want to put that in my phone. And I'll talk to you on my phone about what I wanted to do as well for your birthday. Something for your birthday I'd like to give you. All right. So Joan the Aquarius is... Who's first? Oh, Joan the Aquarius is number 1. Joan the Leo. Joan Leo plus Aqua. Oh, that's right. You're one of the 3. There's 3 people on here that are Aquarius with a Leo or a Leo with an Aquarius. So there's 3 people on my channel all like that. So the first freebie reading, Joan the Leo. Will my job application abroad, is it coming sometime soon? You're starting to lose hope. Will Joan's application for the job abroad, will that come soon? Come on, guys. Surely there's someone there that wants to do a PayPal donation. I have turned off Super Chat, guys. Joanna, I don't know if I told you, I've turned it off. I didn't get paid all the Super Chat money from June. The money, I got quite a bit of Super Chats last week going into July payment. And because they haven't paid me for June, I'm scared that they're not going to pay me for July and June, and the money's getting bigger. So I've stopped Super Chat and I'm only using PayPal. The Cash App that everyone was telling me about does not work in Australia. There was another app Rhonda told me about. I looked that one up. It doesn't work in Australia. So the only thing I've got at the moment is PayPal. So if you do want a detailed reading, please go to my PayPal, do that donation, let me know that you've paid, let me check the phone. Rhonda, I haven't checked PayPal this morning. If it's not there, that money from Robin, I will have to ring them up or email them. I've been trying to work out, contact with AdSense. If anybody has a channel and they use AdSense, is there any way of contacting them? If anybody knows there's some way, I looked everywhere and I did hit the contact and I sent them an email, but it wouldn't let me write an actual email. All it let me put was, what's this about? And then I had to put my channel link in there. I sent it and it said they've created a something number. Report number or something. So now I just got to wait. But I couldn't write everything like what's going on. because basically Super Chat is YouTube, but who pays me is Google AdSense, and Google AdSense is the advertising on my videos. So anyway, let's see. Will Joan be getting information and going abroad for her job? Will Joan be getting information soon about this going abroad for her job? Oh yes, I forgot to tell you the list from yesterday when I was live. The list from yesterday was Meh, Dollface Diva, Leanne, Gypsy, Cami, Ace Woman, Rinta, Anita, and City. So all of those people, I won't be doing a free reading on them again today. They'll have to do a PayPal donation. Can anyone click the, not super chat, but can anyone do super sticker? If you honestly just have not got PayPal, hit the super chat thing to do a super sticker, and I'll do a mini reading if you can pay $6 for a super sticker. But I prefer nobody uses that button until I find out what's going on with my payment, because I don't want people paying me money and I never get the money. That money, I was relying on that money coming in at the end of June and it didn't come. So now I'm down that money that I was expecting. Yeah, Ace Woman actually had a reading yesterday. She's on my list. Ace Woman had a reading yesterday. I can't remember what it was about, but she definitely had a reading yesterday. Okay, so back to Joan the Leo. Joan, you're definitely going on the journey. This is a yes. There's the journey card. The seventh chakra, that's your getting help from spirit for things to start coming to you, and victory will be yours. So this is yes, yes, yes. So I do feel this thing's going to work out. You even had a card that represents a journey. Oh, Joanna, I forgot to show you. I don't know if you can see the color in the light here, but that is, it's really, really glittery. Let me see. I don't know if anybody can see that, but that is really, really sparkly. In certain lights, it looks a really pretty purple. In other ways, it looks grey, and then it looks pale blue. But I don't know if anyone can see that, but that's a really, it's a sparkly stuff. Yeah, anyway, I'll turn it off because I don't want to get a headache from the light. All right, so that was Joan, Leo Aquarius. Who's up next now? Yeah, so if you do a donation through PayPal, the donations are $6 US for a mini read, $11 US for a very detailed reading. Oh, that's saying there, Joanna, I'm not doing super chat, so take super chat out of your message there. It's $6 US on PayPal for a mini and $11 US for a full. There is no super chat, Joanna, so I've turned it off because there's a problem with it. All right, so if you are coming into the room, I think the list is full at the moment for all the free reads, so you're going to have to either use PayPal or come back when I'm back online. Monday, I will be online, maybe. I won't be online until around, I'm assuming around 11:30 my time if I get a chance to come online. I do have a booking that I'll be doing in my morning from 9, and I'm assuming I'll be busy until around 10:30, 11 o'clock that day. And then I could come online. I might take a break, and then I'll come online later on. So it'll be later on in the day on Monday if I come online. If I don't get online on Monday, it'll be Tuesday. So if you do have a dire question you want to know right now and you can't get on the free list, I suggest that if you got $6 US, go across to my PayPal, pay your $6 US, get a mini reading, and don't miss out. Okay, so Anjali is next. Anjali. Mama B, when you're online with me alone and we do the free readings, I suggest that you just screenshot the names or put them in your phone or write them like me, write them on a piece of paper so that if when we come back, if Rhonda wasn't there or Joanna wasn't there or whoever, that you've got the list there. And I suggest that to you, Joanna. Joanna, I know that you already do that and Rhonda already does that. But yeah, please consider donations, guys. All right, Anjali. Is Siddharth the one? Is Siddharth the one for Anjali? Is Siddharth the one? Anjali wants to know, is Siddharth the one? I'd say this is a yes, but there's a delay in this person being in your world. I'm assuming you mean like, is he the one that you're going to be with or whatever? This is the man holding your heart, so that's a yes. The yin and yang, this is something that creates balance. It's got double two at the top here. The double two is the the two people together. So these are both yes. This here with the world, it could just simply mean that the two of you together would explore the world together. It also could mean that it can be on the negative side of things where all is not known yet. We've got the sunshine on one side of the world, the dark on the other side of the world. So that's where you're assessing where you're going to go in the world with this relationship. It's kind of a maybe card, but these two are, to me, are a yes. All right, up next we have... I'm so cold, my hands are freezing. Joanna, while we're waiting for the next question, no worries, Anjali, good luck with all of that. Oh, I've got lower back pain. Joanna, what I wanted to ask you was, have you ever done anything where you locate an item for somebody in your mind? A couple of years ago, my sister's friend, her daughter had lost her engagement and wedding ring. And she said, can your sister do that? Like, can she work out where they might be? And I said, oh, well, I don't know, I'll have a look. I have sometimes done this. So I just sat there and I focused and said, where are these rings? Where are these rings? And I started to see a child's, like either a toy or something, and it was red and it was a car or a fire engine. And then I seen under the bed and the bedroom, and I seen the little kid's room. And it turned out that their 3-year-old had taken the rings and put them in his backpack, which had a red car on it, and it was under his bed. But they also found other stuff this kid had been taking and storing. It was like he was a little mini thief. Other times I've been asked that somebody lost their keys and they were frantic, where are they? And I literally never been to this person's house. They live in a totally different country. My brain walked through, I knew where their front door was, that when you walk in, there's a lounge right there. And if you walk straight through, the kitchen's right there. There was a bench. I seen different colors and everything. It turned out that pieced together, once she found them, because she was looking in all directions, I said something about a fold-out chair, leather or red leather or a bag. It turned out it was a plastic bag with red writing underneath a fold-out seat, and the keys were inside that bag. But she said that when I said that when I walked through the front door, that the garage was here, and you get out your car and you walk up a thing to the front door. There's something on the veranda here. Then when you walk in, there was a chair. She said, oh my gosh, you know, that's my house. And then she sent me a video of walking in through her front house. And I even said there was a shrub or something near the front door. Check under there that there might be something there. But yeah, I could see her house in my head. So yeah, Joanna, I wanted to ask you, have you ever tried focusing on finding something for somebody? It's something everybody should try it, because sometimes you can actually do that. You removed Angie's comment. Okay, that's all right. So who's up next on our free list? Let me get back to the messages. Why did that just buzz? Oh, somebody's paid, guys. Okay, Jita has paid. Angie was next. Okay, we'll get on to Angie. I'll do Angie's free. So we did Anjali, and now we got Angie spelt very similar. Angie. Oh, Angie's after SP. Okay, SP is next. SP is next, thank you. I'll just put her as 4 anyway. We'll come back. So I'll just tick the ones off. I'll do SP, then I'll do the paid reading for Jita, the mini reading. I can see it. I don't need to check my PayPal because it came on my watch telling me that you've paid. So, see, this is weird, Rhonda. This comes up when somebody pays me. So if 5 people paid me today, maybe 2 will come up on my watch. Maybe 2 will come up in my email. It's really weird. Like, it doesn't do it all the time. So when your friend paid me for next week, it should have come here, and it hasn't. And it should have come to my email, and it hasn't. Nothing. I've had no notification whatsoever that she's paid me any money. So let's just do SP and get that off the table. Will you get a better opportunity in your career soon? I can't ask or, because that's 2 separate questions. Will SP be getting a better opportunity in her career, or will need to be current project for time being, basically, or my career front? Is anything good coming? Okay, so will there be new opportunity for career for SP? Will there be new opportunity for SP coming up in the career? Will it just be the current project, or is something new coming? Basically, want to know what the career... Okay, so is the career front good? Is there something good coming towards SP? Oh. Oh my gosh. What's going on, SP? SP. It's like an emotional matter is involved in your career, because this is the heart chakra. So something you've been disappointed in, something that used to make you happy, whatever, it's interfering in your journey. This could mean that there is an opportunity that's going to make you happy again. But this here at the moment, there's something to do with people being envious or jealous, or yeah, somebody either wants your job, or you want some different job, or you're envious or they're envious. There's something to do with envy going on here. That's a negative no. The storm warning is telling you to prepare for the worst. Prepare for whatever it is you've got to do. This can be, if a huge storm's coming, what are you going to do? You've got to prepare. How much food am I going to need? Am I going to have to evacuate? Am I going to have to stay indoors? Am I going to have to lock the doors? So this is telling you, you need to prepare ready. This usually, if somebody said, what's going to happen with my job? I would say that due to envious people or something, either you're going to resign and leave, or you're going to get fired as well. Like, this is, just be prepared. There's something not right here. But then the outcome is showing me a good outcome. So whatever the storm is going on with work, something to do with, maybe you're jealous about somebody else that works the same amount of time you've worked there, and why aren't you getting the same opportunities, or something like that. Or you're bored with the job, or you're sick of the job, but for some reason your heart's involved in your career. So this could be people you work with that you want to go, but you like people, or I don't know. But it does look like eventually things will turn out, but you need to prepare for a big change coming. When I see negative cards next to a heart card, it can mean that there's some emotional attachment going on. But you got to do what's right that's going to give you happiness or whatever in the end. But is there a good change coming within your career? I'd have to say this is more of a no at this stage. It's be prepared for more crap, basically. But eventually something will, the light, it's like you go, oh, this is what I got to do. This is going to make me happy. This is like two different jobs. This is working in one place. This is going somewhere that makes you happy. Anyway, that's what I get for you, SP. Good luck with all of that. I wasn't expecting that. What was bottom of the deck? Appreciation. Somebody appreciates you, or you need to appreciate something. All right, so we have a payment for a mini reading from Gita. Will you be in a committed relationship with USD in the future? Gita, I'm just going to take a bite of this and have a quick drink, just to get something in my belly. Can you all hear me chewing? I'm seeing the microphone going up as I'm chewing. Nice and natural chocolate nut bar with apricots. They're nice, it's dark chocolate. I just wanted to eat a bit of something. I'm feeling a bit wishy-washy. You like chamomile with lemon slice in it? It's got lemon floating around in there. I make tea, I just keep using one tea bag and filling it up till I've used all of this thing. Okay. All right, so here we go. Let me just scroll back and see Gita's question. Whilst I'm doing this one, get the next free reading unless somebody else decides to pay. Will you be in a committed relationship with Utsav? Oh, well, that's a good sign. My clock's on 111, but it's got a 0 there, which is more sneaky kind of stuff. Every time I see a 0, I feel like, even if you see good numbers, if you see a 0, it's like sneaky behavior or lies or something. Little white lies, maybe. Especially with 3 powerful ones sitting there. Will Gita be in a committed relationship with Utsav in her future? Will Gita be in a committed relationship with Utsav in the future? I'm just noticing that that's not on. Hi, everyone. Just spelling the 2 names out. At the moment, you got sex, fun, friendship, connection. You're doing your journey. He's doing his journey. There's talks of probably going places, doing things together. Sometimes you have a little bit of conflict here. It's not major, but sometimes there is a bit of conflict. This is stability in a future here. You're missing a 4 in red. You've got a black 4 at the moment. So there's some learning to do, some growing to do together with Utsav. That hasn't buzzed already, has it? Oh, it's PayPal. Somebody else has paid PayPal. Oh, it's James. Hello, James. Welcome. Will you be in a committed relationship? If you had the red 4 here, at the moment you got a 3. You got 2, 3, 6. You want 2, 4, 6 in red. And you want you to this way, where you're looking at each other, not where you're looking. He's looking at what his journey is, you're looking at your journey. So at the moment you're showing up as a friendly connection. You're showing up that, you know, things are going good there. There is some sort of family interference here with this, like the family keeping you apart or distance or work. Something keeps you from making this more solid. So let's get more information on this for you. What will James's question be today? I wonder. Okay, so Jita, what's going to happen? Will she get this committed relationship she's wanting in the future? Jita. Eventually, yes. Here, you're trying to let go of the past, or he is trying to move away from maybe the family or a job or whatever. You're trying to get into a new direction here, but it's upside down. So either you or him is struggling with financial situation. The devil being in the middle could simply just represent Capricorn energy. So I don't know if you or him is Capricorn, but it could just represent the Capricorn energy. But it also can represent temptation, drugs, alcohol, gambling, some sort of issue anyway. It can be where somebody manipulates somebody as well when I see that. But I feel like there's some sort of outside influence that prevents this from being this what you want. But your outcome card is the happiness together. So I do feel you will eventually get there, but it's not going to be all smooth sailing. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs. There may be financial issues as well. So let's just do a yes or no in your mind, Jita, to finish this reading. I think the free list is full, Yellow. I'm pretty sure the free list is full. I've been online now for nearly 40 minutes. I'll be going offline probably in about another 30 to 40 minutes. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm probably going to finish at 12. Yes or no for Jita's question. Okay. Be patient. Their pace is not yours. Connect to your inner voice and protect what's yours. So no yes or no came out there. Connecting to your inner voice. You need to listen what it is. What do you feel? How do you feel things are going? He's got lots of friends. Outside influences may be the friends. So they might be saying there's plenty of time to do the whole commitment, marriage stuff. Have a good time. Let's all go out or whatever. So yeah, so they might be saying, you know, let's just boys be boys sort of thing. Protect what's yours. That could be to do with your job. It could actually be with, you know, if you've got an expensive piece of jewelry or something, just protect what's yours. Be patient. You're ready for commitment and everything. He's not. But just be patient and wait and see how things transpire. All right, so... All right. James spoke at length with a man named Steve about selling a wellness product yesterday. We're going to meet... Oh, I was just reading that, Rhonda, and you deleted it. What happened there? Okay, I've scrolled back. I can see it up further. Why did you remove that, Rhonda? Oh, you did. Oh, you wanted to do it in capitals and everything. Okay, thank you. So he spoke with a man called Steve. Good name. about saying, I feel good things about Steve. Selling a wellness product yesterday. We're going to meet on Saturday. How do I feel this will go? Okay, sounds interesting. Is this the wellness product that you told me about in your private reading? That I told you to keep it close to yourself, not to tell too many people about it? Yeah, I can see it, Rhonda. It's all right. I can see what you did. Like it was in normal writing and then you changed it with the capitals and stuff. Thank you. Yeah, it lags badly. I've noticed like what I'm seeing on the camera, if I turn on my YouTube on my phone and watch myself, I'll still be shuffling from the last reading and I'm actually forward. Okay, so how will the meeting go on Saturday with Steve and James? How will this meeting go? So we're going to put James. What the hell, James? It will end up being very, very good. I don't know if there's going to be, the car doesn't work, it suddenly is raining and you can't get out, or you hurt your leg and you can't walk properly. It's like something happens and you're frustrated with what you need to do, but then you finally get on target. So it could be you get a phone call from your mother, your father, your sister, and you're like, oh God, now I've got to go and sort that out. Or somebody says, oh, I really need you to come in on Saturday and do this massage for these people. You're going to make a lot of money or something. It's like something is there and you're getting frustrated with, I just want to go there. Also, I get the feeling that when you're talking about the wellness product and all the rest of it, you don't feel that the person understands exactly where you're coming from. They've got a different idea of what you want to do, but you're very passionate and you need to stay strong with your idea of what you want to do. Down here with this Steve, this is the money-making plan. I do feel that, let's say you told him you had an idea to make a thing that goes on a key ring so it's in the car and it gives off a smell that can help you to concentrate when you're driving, right? And you've got it all mapped out. You've been working on it for years. He'll come in with saying, we'll make a lot more money if we do it this way, you know, and he knows what he's talking about with the money. This is a successful outcome here. He may introduce you to some female or some younger person, unless he's the younger person, but some female that can help with this journey. You may even, through this meeting with him, meet some woman on a personal level. But this is everything going according to the plan, but I'm thinking it's his plan, not your plan. But he knows the money and he knows how things will work. So I just see this as a frustration, like, no, that's not what I was exactly meaning with this product. Meh has paid. I haven't got a notification that she has. I'll check over there. Okay, James, let's just get 3 of these. A buzzer went already. So it does look like it will turn out well, but be prepared for either stresses around work or something within the family, or someone saying, oh, you know, or the car not working, or you go to the wrong place and the meeting's at 10 o'clock in the morning and you go to the wrong place and you said, oh, I thought you meant this one, not that one. And so it's a bit delayed, but once you get past that, then this is like smooth sailing down here. But be prepared, there might be a love connection going on. You might meet someone because of this meeting. I don't know. He might say, oh, to get this project off the ground, we've got to go and talk to Lisa. And Lisa's got a lot of ideas about all of this. Or he might tell you about somebody else that's got a similar product. Or, yeah. So I do see disappointment followed by things going your way. I just don't know why you got the soulmate card coming out. This could be you'll need to spend money to make money, start the journey, and then there's a lot of communication going on in the right direction here. But this is a bit of a fear. This can be fears as well, that you're scared to jump into this. And that's where, oh, I don't know, I'm going to have to go and borrow money to get this off the ground. And that would be a fear. So you make a lot more progress by, this guy knows what he's talking about. All right. Let's just do yes or no to finish this off. Thanks again, James. Now, James, I was telling everybody earlier, I might be on Monday. I do have a booking that I'm doing in the morning. And depending on how draining that booking is, I might be online straight away when I'm finished, or I might not be online till the next day, or I might be online by when I finish online today is when I might be coming online on Monday. So 12 o'clock my time Monday, maybe. If not, I'll definitely see everybody Tuesday after my doctor's appointment. I have a 9 a.m. appointment, and then when I get back, I will be online. It's all about that vertigo. I've still got it, but it's not like it was last week. Yes or no for James, please. Yes or no for James, please. I hope her thing is in PayPal because it didn't come to my watch. James's did and the other one did, but hers didn't, so I don't know why. James, go straight to the source. So whoever you got to talk to, you need to sort it out. Sort out the finances, new job adventure, new house, things are looking good. So I think it's going to go well. This is a positive card. This is telling you to be strong and speak up and go and sort out everything, but sort out the finances. So I feel like there may be a money thing and you might be a little bit worried about it. You might be worried about, like he might say, oh, you're going to have to put $5,000 to get this thing off the ground. And you're thinking, shit, where am I going to get the $5,000 from? Yeah, anyway, James, yeah, I'll see you if I'm here on Monday. I'll see you guys. All right, so we're doing Meh. I think Meh, her first name starts with K. I might get a surprise, Rhonda, when I open this. Robin's money might be here. Let me have a look. No. There's absolutely nothing coming from Robin. Where did that money go? I just don't understand. That's the 7th there. Yeah, K. All right, let me have a look for Meh. How does the Cancer feel about the mother of his youngest son? How does the Cancer person feel about his ex, basically, you're asking, aren't you? His ex. Yeah, 9:13 you paid it. 11:13 it's on my phone. So that's 9:13 p.m. for you, 11:13 in the morning for me. Yeah, it's fine. It's there. It's there. This was a rather large payment that's gone missing. Somebody has paid me for a booked private reading for Monday, and my email, my phone notifications, my PayPal, it's nowhere to be found. And she sent it to the right name, the right address, the right email. So I really don't understand that. Okay, this is a mini read again. So how does... I'm just going to say your name in my head. So I'm going to go quiet, guys, while I'm thinking about this. I can just say, how does the Cancer feel about the mother of his child? What's Cancer's feelings towards the mother of his child? And I'm just saying, such and such wants to know in my head. So what's his current feelings towards that mother? Ooh, upside down heart. If that was that way, that would be love and affection. Upside down, betrayal, brokenhearted. It's almost like 3 of Swords energy there. A commitment because of the child with money. This is where he's committed to the long-term care of his child. so that he has a bond there. If that was two of hearts, that would be two people that are meant to be together. Responsibilities, he's frustrated energies there. There's some nasty surprises around this person. He doesn't know whether she's going to ask for more money. But this is showing me somebody that's responsible for another human being, which is his child. And this is where he feels, he wishes that he could be around the child more. Is it a boy, by the way? Is the child that they share, is it a boy? Because that's usually a boy there. Doesn't have to be, but I'm just wondering if it's a little boy. I think we just got another donation. Yeah, we did. Okay. I feel that he wants to be more around his child, but not around her. So there is no love there. There's no love cards here. There is a love for the fact that she had a child with him. But this is, it's almost like he doesn't trust her, or he has to be around her for the child. And he feels like he's not being the father he wants to be. Yeah, so it is a little boy. He feels like he's not being the father he wants to be. He wants to be there every day when that child wakes up, when that child goes to school, when that child goes to bed. But he can't because of the situation. So I feel this is his worries about that. But I also feel she puts that on him. You should be here with him looking after your child, you know. But I feel she's asking him for money as well. So I think if you were worried that, you know, is he still in love with her and that, I think in the past he loved her. He really probably loved her. But I think that's just telling me it's a love-hate thing. And he has to be around her because of the child. Okay, so, all right, that's buzzing already. Who just paid another donation? Okay, so with this connection with his ex, he's trying to look at which ways to go about it. He's trying to look at what opportunities he's got. How can he talk to her? So he has to be nice with her and civil and spend time with her and the child because he wants to be around his child. Up here, he feels like he's being foolish or she's foolish or something like that because we got the Fool upside down. It's also like a missed opportunity. He's trying to start something new, but he's stuck and he's not ready to start something new as well. Over here, the victory card is there, but it's upside down. It's like she wins. She wins. That sort of thing. That's that sort of feeling. She wins. She gets the money. She has the child full time or whatever. So that's what he feels. Let's just do a yes and no to finish this off. Okay, so yes or no for top three cards. Yes and no for top three cards. You need to make a firm decision about what you want to do. Something seems suspicious at the moment. And don't be pushed around, stand your ground. No yes or no came out just then. So, anyway, thank you so much. All right. Next up. Oh, it's James again. Okay, James. Cool, thank you. So you're having 2 shots of coffee today. James, what do we got? I'm not sure if I asked this before. Did Patty and I? You did actually ask that before. You did actually ask that before. I can't remember what the answer was, though. Do you still want to stick with that question, James, or do you have another question? Because we did look at that before. I can't remember when you asked it, but I do remember you asking that was there some sort of connection with you and her? And I think you asked, yeah, I'm pretty sure you asked that. So do you want me to look at that again, or do you want to ask something else? It's up to you. I'm just going to make more tea. Okay, guys, it's 11:30 now, so I will be wrapping this up in half an hour. So if you want to make sure you get your reading and you're sitting on that waiting list, or you're in the room waiting to see if you can get a free reading, I suggest that you go to PayPal, pay for a mini or a full reading. I haven't done any full readings today, have I? Oh, no, did one. Yeah, he did ask that question, didn't he? And there was a past connection, yeah. See, everybody else remembers your story, James. See, we're all a family in here. We all know what's going on. I just wish that we all had cameras and everybody had a microphone. And then when I'd say, all right, I'm reading James, James turns on, I allow your microphone to work. I used to use a program years ago called Pal Talk, and we would be in groups like this. And when I was doing a reading on someone, you could either put your camera on or don't put it on, but you would unmute their mic and then they would talk about their reading. And then when they were finished, you would mute their mic again. And then the next one would say the next one to the thing. And it was a really, really good platform for doing this. This where there's just text and I'm reading it and you guys can't speak, because I'd get frustrated if I was doing a reading, someone was doing a reading on me, and then they're reading something, I'd like to say to them, oh yeah, that's my brother, or that's my sister, or that's the job, or it'd be good to actually speak to each other. Maybe YouTube will work on that, where we can actually connect properly. I was thinking, depending on how things go, of streaming through, is it Twitch? I think it's Twitch. I was actually thinking of streaming this channel, when I go live through Twitch, to generate some more income on Twitch. So if any of you guys use Twitch, I'm considering it that I might link it so that whenever I go live, it links to Twitch as well. But I don't know how I'll be seeing I suppose if I link it through Twitch, the comments will still be all in the one place, won't they? And they'll all still be going to PayPal, but I'm pretty sure Twitch has its own kind of payment thing. Okay, so what were we doing, James? Yeah, we all know you better than you know yourself. What do you want to do, James? Do you want me just to have another look at it to see what's the connection between you? What about we look at the connection between you and Patty? What is the connection? Where's it going? Yeah, anybody else that's coming in the room, please consider going to PayPal, but you need to do it soon. I will be turning this off in about 25 to 30 minutes. Facebook and Twitch. I don't really feel like putting it on Facebook unless I created a whole new Facebook that's just for my lives. Yeah, I'd rather make a whole new Facebook, because unless I go through the list of Facebook and remove people I don't want on the Facebook one, and then I attach it to it. But yeah, I'm thinking Twitch. Maybe Twitch would get me some more new people that use Twitch. I don't know. I'll have to have a look at Twitch over the weekend. Instagram Live. I do know people are using Instagram Live. I think you can link that through here. I'm using OBS to talk to you guys right now. So what are we doing? Okay, go for that. All right, I better get on with it because, like I said, I'm going offline soon. Geez, I've got terrible pains in my back and that today. What is the connection and where's it going with James and Patty? What's the connection between James and Patty? So we're going to do James, Patty, the connection. James, Patty, the connection. What's the connection and where's it going? What's the connection? Where's it going? James, Patty, the connection. Wow, the connection's not looking too good over there at the moment. I don't know if you two are going to have an argument or something. She's really like, this is somebody out of whack. This is somebody, she won't tell you what's going on with her. You'll turn up and she might be happy as Larry. And then you'll turn up the next day and she doesn't want to talk or something, and you just don't know what you're facing with her. She's got something she's coming to an end of in two sections of her life, something personal or health-related matter, and also something to do with business and stresses and stuff like that. So she's got two things that have finally reached their peak, but she's not even sure what direction she's going in. With you, you don't know which way to take her, hot or cold. Here, you try to be the responsible person in this friendship relationship thing you got going over here. This tells me two people literally divorcing each other. This is two people, one person's committed, one person's not. It doesn't work. This here is showing a friendship that's on and off, and this is some sort of shock coming in. Let's just get the bottom ones for more information. In a year's time, you'll either be still around Patty or done. Yeah, this could be your work takes you away from Patty. Your work takes you down a different path. Nah, look, you're looking for 2, 4, 6 in red. You've got 2, 4, and 6 over here. You got one red card. I think there is a love connection with this big love heart here. And I think she doesn't want to love you. She doesn't want to open that door. She's scared. She's scared. There's fear and fear, the past. So at the moment, where's it going? It doesn't look very good of where it's going. It's not mega. Like if these cards were over here, I'd say it's going nowhere. It's very bad. It's like on and off with her. Let's get more information. What's the connection with Patty and him? Top and bottom cards for each pile. Where's it going? James. You've got the cheating, lying, stealing card. She's got the broken heart card. The outcome is a love journey. It could just be friendship, a close friendship. You've got the single life card. She thinks you're a player, or she's sick of dealing with players. And this is juggling two situations in the future. So I feel like it's more about a friendship. It's a friendship at the moment because she looks like she has an issue, James. There's something not right here. Yeah, she's not in a good place. I can see that. It looks like she used to be very happy, very stable, very accommodating and laughing, smiling, whatever. Something bad happened here, and she needs time here. So I feel like you'll come into contact with her, in and out, go to a show with her, maybe go to the movies sometimes, catch up with her. But you're juggling your work and exploring other people. That will cause, if she finds out that you're looking into other women, this will be her thinking, I knew it, he's a player, you know, that sort of thing. Anyway, let's do yes and no. When I looked at her picture, the other day I looked at a picture of a woman that killed herself for my friend. She wanted me to look. And I just said, this tormented person, like I could feel it. When I looked at the picture you sent me of Patty, I didn't feel that same energy, but I did feel there's a deep hurt there that she might take years, or she might never get over it, James, whatever it was. It might have scarred her forever, you know, like some people, they get a cut on their arm and it heals up and you can't even see it later on. Some people get a cut on their arm and you can see it till the day they die. And that's the same with relationships, an emotional scar on the heart. Trust me, I know that feeling. Sometimes you feel like the person you were might be lost forever when you get hurt. Well, you need to unblock them for her, James, or get her to go to somebody, not you, to unblock those chakras. They probably are blocked. I don't know much about the Reiki and the chakras. Just think of a yes and no, James, to finish this off. Yes and no, James. Bibi's up next, is she? Bibi. So that is, how many readings have we done? Did I miss one? Have I missed one? Write it down. I've got Angie, Anjali, Joan, the Leo, SP, and then Bibi. Have I missed somebody there in that list? I think I have. If you're wanting a paid reading, guys, you need to do it now. I've got 20 minutes online and I'm done. Yes or no, James? Just think about a question in your mind. Yeah, if you want a reading, guys, you don't want to miss out. I mean, if you pay and it's like 10 to 12 and then I do your reading, I'm not going to go, oh no, I'm not going to take the money, I'm going now. If you do pay, I will stay and read, but I don't want to be any longer than just after 12. I have to do some recordings. I've recorded a new, if you do watch my yes and no's, the yes and no's I did the other day, they are very long readings. They are 10 or 12 minutes each for each pile. They're not your mini little quick 15-minute videos with 6 questions. I think it went for an hour. It went for an hour, the 6 questions. So it's about 10 minutes each. Be patient. Their pace is not the same as you, James. That could be Patty. Try not to worry about things at the moment. And you have a loving connection. We didn't get yes or no. Bottom of the deck, you will be very happy soon, though. You will be very happy. I'd like to say it's Patty. She did look like she had a very genuine spirit about her. She needs to allow herself to be vulnerable with me. I feel like she doesn't trust... Yeah, I don't feel she trusts you. I don't feel she does. Not with that player card coming out. And that's come out before as well. And she had the 3 of Swords energy, the broken heart, the betrayal. She thinks that with whatever happened with her, that everybody's going to end up doing that to her. And that's how people feel. Because if you've been in a relationship with someone and they betray you and they really, really hurt you, depending on the degree of what the betrayal was, it can either scar you for life and you never trust them again, or it can scar you for a portion of time and then you have a sort of a weird, I sort of trust this, I don't trust that. Or you can be one of these people, okay, I forgive you, I trust you now, let's move forward. So, yeah. But there's some people, and I think Patty's one of them, she might be dragging this thing around. It's almost like she's got something right here on her back. So, Bibby is next. Thank you so much, James. Thank you. I did work in a counselling thing. I did a lot of stuff. I went to college for 3 years, 3 times a week for 3 years with 30 women. And at least 26 of them were man haters. They were man haters because they'd been hurt so badly by the men that were in their lives, their husbands, whatever, cheated on, lied. There was a couple of lesbians in there. They were lesbians because they were hurt, you know. There was only 3 or 4 of us that were married and pretty happy. But yeah, they were, when you would have a conversation about a man, if somebody did something wrong and said, oh, my husband did blah, 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 they'd all get into it and say, oh, you can't trust, you know, and it was like every time I'd go, I felt like I was, if everybody was a colour, everybody was blue and 3 of us were red, you know, like we weren't in that same thing as them. But yeah, it was pretty full on sometimes, especially when we were dealing with things like domestic violence. We had to learn about domestic violence. And all the stories came out in the room and, oh, the hate, the anger, the sadness, and it was just madness. When we started the class, there was 30 people, 1 male. He was about 19. It was social services, to work in community services and community centres, and I worked in a women's centre and I was doing counselling there. And I was doing the training there, and then I ended up getting an internship in the women's centre. And I never forget it, this first day, and we all sat down. When we went for a break, the guy went to the head teacher, which was a male, and said, I don't want to do this course. The whole room's full of women and they're man haters. So he never turned up again. He left, he changed the class. I think he went into youth services certificate. And youth services, generally speaking, has a lot of males. Disabilities has a lot of females. I did the whole lot. Disabilities, drugs and alcohol, domestic violence, women, children. I did the whole lot. I did a diploma in all of it. Anyway, enough about my business. Let's look at Bibby's question. because like I said, I've got to go in 15 minutes if nobody else is donating. Bibi. Does the Aquarius love Bibi? Does the Aquarius love Bibi? I hope this is a yes for you, Bibi. Does the Aquarius love Bibi? Can we get the next question up, please, Rhonda or Mama B or Joanna? Yeah, he was intimidated, Joanna. He couldn't handle it. One of the women in there, hang on, let me just do this. Yes. Yes, he admires you as well. Yes, you got 3 yeses here. Your Aquarius loves you. He admires you. He feels that you're very smart or something like that. The 3rd chakra is the balance, I believe, if James is still here. The 3rd chakra in the middle here, is it the solar plexus? It's yellow. And to me, the family one's beneath it, the orange one, the family, the history, the past, the sex. But to me, the yellow one is center of you, and it's your center, your core. It's a nice big yes. And we've got the 5th chakra here, which is truth and honesty. It's the throat chakra. I'm thinking of looking up to see who teaches Reiki around here and getting that under my belt, because I actually at the moment have a therapy table in my lounge room that my daughter wants me to sell it because she used to do beauty therapies here at home, and she's got one where she lives now, and I got it out to take pictures of it to sell it, but because I had this vertigo, I got up on it and started doing some maneuvers and turning my head and all of that, and I thought to myself, maybe I should keep that and do a Reiki course, and then I can advertise that I do Reiki healing and have people and set it up in my other spare room. I've got 3 spare rooms at the moment. This is one of them, but I could set up the other spare room as a Reiki room and put all my incense and music, and anyway, it was just a thought. So let's get on with all of this. So Mira is next. So is this number 6, Rhonda? Is this number 6? Because I've got 6 names written down. October 29th is a Scorpio. What are we asking about there? Somebody asked about 29th of October. I don't know. Oh, so somebody was asking what the star sign was. Okay, so Scorpio. Did your sister's brother-in-law tell them that he wants to marry you? So did the Scorpio. He's a Scorpio. Did Mira's sister's brother-in-law tell them he wants to marry Mira? Oh, really, Chris, you're here. You're just in time. I was logging out in about 10 or 15 minutes. So if you did want a reading and everything, you were paying with super chats or something recently. I've turned them off. So yeah, if you did want to do a donation, you need to do it really quickly before I go, because it is 10 to 12 now, and I was signing out at 12. All right, so is Mira's sister's brother-in-law, oh my gosh, the Scorpio, has he told people he wants to marry Mira? No. Yes. Yes. The anxiety card come out with 2 yes cards, so I feel like he's being guided in this way. He sees that there's value in you and being with you. I think the anxiety just means somebody that's a bit hesitant in that. Okay, so I've got a payment there. I'm going to give you a yes on that. Yes and no. I think that he was thinking about it for a while. He was getting nervous about talking about it. But yeah, I do feel that there possibly is, he's thinking that you two should get married. That'd be cool. You and your sister with the 2 brothers, so sisters and brothers, both married. I have a friend, her mother and sister married brothers as well. And they were married until they were in their 80s, till they all died. I think there's only one left now. Her sister is still alive and the 2 brothers died. No, there's only one left now. My friend's mother died last year. Her husband died a few years ago, and her sister's husband died last year or the year before as well. So out of the four of them, there's only one left now, but I think she's like 90 or something. But yeah, they went everywhere together. It was fantastic, fantastic energy. All right, so Chris, a general reading for you. Now, this is a full reading. It's going to go for over 10 minutes. So let's get started. Chris. Chris, think about 2 questions at the end in your mind. Thank you so much. Okay, girls, this will be the last. I don't think I'm going to get those last readings. I've got 6 on the list here. Mama B, Joan, and Charlie, Angie, SP, Bibi, and Mira all had readings, so I did 6. I don't think I'll be getting the other 4 done. I probably won't. It's nearly midday. General reading for Crystal. Crystal. Okay. See. The Love Boat. Oh my God. Through something negative comes a beautiful journey. I don't know what the negative thing is. You actually have a lot of love coming from people on the other side, assuming the grandfather, the fiance. You're about to embark on an amazing journey. Now, it's not just with one person. This is with groups of people. This is celebrations, gatherings, possibly a wedding. A wedding that was postponed is going to happen. There could even be a proposal to you because we've got Queen and King of Hearts here. We have a messenger coming in saying such and such adores you, wants you. If we were looking at this as work, this is fantastic. Through something negative comes something very, very positive, better than you could ever imagine. Let's say the building you work in fell to the ground. And you're like, oh my God, this is the worst thing in the world. Where you move to is the best thing that could ever happen to you. This is good health. If you've got any problems with your health, I'd have to say it would be headaches or dizziness or something to do with the head, the lungs, even the spinal cord. This is like something being really, really good. Now, I do know there was some thing to do with was it your auntie and your grandmother or your great aunt and your great grandmother? This could be news that makes you very happy about something bad that happens, something good that comes out of it. It could be about them. I'm hoping that because this is medical and that could be their energies. Also, your grandfather's here to say, I'm always right beside you when you think, why did I do that? Or why did I say that? It's because your grandfather came through you and made you say it. Literally like stepped into your body and took over. This is beautiful energy, Chris. Wow. Everybody in the room, take Chris's reading as your own reading because you don't get much better than that. What I don't see though, even though I see the king and the queen of the same symbol, I'm looking for 2 people together in a love journey, but I feel like this is enjoying every single thing. Going to a restaurant and going, oh my God, that food was fantastic. Going and watching a movie and go, oh, the movie might not have been that great, but being with you by my side, I felt so much better. Going and seeing, the sun coming up over the ocean or the lake or something and seeing birds flying. It's just like magical what I'm seeing here. I'm glad that this is my last reading of the day because this has made me feel really good. What was your granddaddy's name again? Was it Thomas or... I know there's Damien. Was it Thomas? Because I've read for a few people that have got the grandfather and that in spirit. Yeah, this is a fantastic reading. I like that my cards are on the table and everybody can see them. So the person reading, they know I'm not saying, oh, just whatever. And you can see I'm shuffling and it's random. Messages for Crystal. We'll get more information. Oh, okay. Oh, all the cards need to be flipped. Got them upside down. 3 good cards again. The Nine of Cups, all your dreams, all your wishes come true. This can be an inheritance here, but I don't feel like it's an inheritance of money. It's an inheritance of something that makes you grow. It's so Nine of Cups, beautiful energy. Now this also can be the birth of a baby. I can't answer that at the moment. That's my son. I'll have to ring him later. Birth of baby. We got baby boy sitting in here and a lot of happiness, everybody gathering with all of this. Any plans you're making, it's going to take a year, but it's a year of ups, not downs. So we got 3 aces. So if you want to be with somebody, you're thinking you're going to end up married to this person or whatever, in a year's time, you'll see step by step everything starting to unfold. You're going to be learning something new. You've got 2 of these here. This can be invitations to somebody else's wedding. It can be a proposal. It also can be going back to school and learning something totally different. Like what I was just talking about recently, you might want to go and learn Reiki healing. It's something that broadens your mind, but it makes you happy at the same time. This is eating good food, good fun, feeling you've had a big day and you go to bed and you go, what an amazing weekend I had. If this is your weekend coming, Chris, can I come to your place? Because this is amazing. All right, let's clarify. More information, please. I think that you're going to get news and you're going to be satisfied with the result with your grandmother and your auntie as well, Chris. Elmer, your dad's name. Oh, is that where Thomas is coming from? Is there something going down with your dad? Because when I randomly spit a name out like that and you know that that's your father's name, not your grandfather, is there anything wrong or anything there? I'm going to pull cards on your dad if that's okay, because I've spat that name out and that's your father. Unfortunately, you've got all the red cards. If I do your dad's name, we may get some dark cards there. More information for Crystal. Oh, they're all upside down, sorry. The Sun. This is you, Queen, in your power. There is something to do with someone healing here. I think it's the family members where everything went wrong there. You're finally going to get justice, but you're also going to be happy and they're going to be happy. You know, and that's important too, that they're going to feel good, they're going to be happy. You need to take time out sometimes. Don't burn the candle at both ends. Don't offer to do something if you can't actually do it. We will take a signal about the sun being upside down. I feel there's certain things you're wanting them to happen, waiting for them to happen. They will happen, but there's some stuff that's a bit clouded at the moment. But the sun is Leo energy. The Queen of Pentacles is, you got Virgo energy here. You got Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy here, and again, the same energy. And then you got water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces here. So those signs might all mean something. So I'm just going to look at your father, Thomas, okay? Thomas T. Why did I say his name? Ooh. Okay, so this can be blood or heart. It can be head, but I'm not thinking that. And then he's got 333. The 333 takes me to his bowel, his bladder, his kidneys. I'm feeling pain in my back near my kidneys. There may be a hormone imbalance or a thyroid imbalance. It's nothing major. It's nothing major because the numbers are small. If he's on any kind of medication on a daily basis, or he's supposed to get out of the house and walk 20 minutes a day, if he's supposed to be doing something like that, he's lost his commitment to what he's supposed to be doing. With the 3-3s, I don't like 3-3s because they can mean third-party interference. It can mean he's getting advice from the wrong person. It can mean somebody like with my mother-in-law. I remember going over there and she was on heart medications and whatever, and she would drink brandy and say that brandy's my medicine. I've been drinking it since I was a child. You know, if a child's sick, you give him a teaspoon of brandy, but she would drink like a couple of drinks of brandy, and with the medication she was on, and like it wasn't a good thing. But yeah, so I am feeling a pain over my left eye as well when I look at his name here. All right, wow, we've just got to give you 5 more minutes because of the money that you paid, and then we'll do your 2 yes and no's. Yeah, I'm getting a pain over my left eye, something here with the left eye, so he needs to look into that. I'm also feeling a pain in the groin area of my left leg. Now that can be something to do with, and I don't want to scare you or anything, that can be something to do with thrombosis, like something in the groin area for a male. It can also mean prostate in that when I see the 3s. So there may be an issue there that needs to be addressed. It might be time for him to go to the doctor and have all the bloods done, get on the treadmill, do a heart stress test, whatever. Just make sure everything's level here, because I feel like in the middle here there is something that can be sorted out. I just don't like the upside down heart. It can mean that there's too much pressure on the heart, something to do in the artery in the leg. Also problems with his family members. This is where you are on and off with somebody in the family. This is where you're really close with somebody in the family. This is where you cut somebody out and you don't have anything to do with them anymore. So that's another energy. And it can be a sister or a cousin, something like that. Could even be his own mother or auntie or something. All right, so let's get on to the Lenormand deck. Thank you again, Chris. I hope that this is not just your weekend. I hope that this is the next 12 months or so, because you did have 3 aces come out. There is something negative that happens, but everything happens for a reason, I believe, and then good stuff comes. All right, let's just get some of these for Chris. General messages for Chris. Ask your dad. Yeah. Ask if he's got any pain in the left leg, in the groin area, something like that. That might need to be addressed. I didn't see a bad outcome. I just seen somebody that has lost their drive or lost their commitment to something. It can mean in his relationship, listening or just not listening or just not being involved. Somebody withdrawing for some reason, going inside themselves. More information for really Chris, what she need to hear. 3 from the top. You're stubborn, Chris. You could have everything you want, but you're stubborn. You're holding on to things, or you're not believing things, or you're just you're set in your ways of what you want, when you want it, and when you're going to say yes or no. Here, somebody's admiring you at the moment. It also can be the mothering energy as well, the grandmother, the auntie. You're going to get some beautiful news coming in. You got the 9 of Hearts sitting down here. Now, I wanted bottom of the deck for you as well. Any mountains put in front of you, you can face them. This would be your grandfather coming through in spirit, but it can be heavy burdens, like carrying the heavy cross, but you have a positive Look at your outcome cards. Oh my God. The star, your hopes, your dreams, your wishes coming true. But this is also, it looks like you can get through anything. I'm proud of you. You got somebody watching out from you. And when you look up to those stars, if something moves or you notice something, it's them trying to say, I'm here. Hello. Beautiful, beautiful energy again, but stop being stubborn. You might be faced with somebody else that's being stubborn with you. Let your hair down. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Okay, so 2 questions, yes or no. We're going to do top question is the top 3 cards. First question. Second question is the bottom 3 cards. What is the answer to Crystal's questions? Good night, Joanna. Thank you for helping. Good night, Rhonda. Thank you for helping. Yeah, I'm going offline after this. I was supposed to finish about 15 minutes ago because I had something I had to do. Okay. Hang on, let me just focus again. Yes or no for Crystal's question. Top 3 is her first question, bottom 3 is her second question. Any messages she needs to hear right now? New job, new house, things are looking good. New home, new job, new life. Wow. And time to start asking the questions. Bottom of the deck for your second question. Don't be pushed, stand your ground. Something seems suspicious here. And you need to make a firm decision. First question looks like definitely a yes. Second question looks more like a maybe or a no at this time. So I hope that's the answers you wanted. And just to finish off, I will also grab these for yes or no. Or no, these are just for information. More information for Chris. 3 from the top, 3 from the bottom. What she needs to know. Messages for Chris. Happy families. Attachments. Strength. You got the mail coming in here. Some sort of abundance coming your way. Second chakra, which I talked about before. Could be sexual energy there. Chris, this can be family, traditional, old values. It could be your grandfather standing here in the middle of everything, examining everything, and it's like he comes through in you. You have the strength to do whatever it is. If there's an attachment that you need to let go of, you got the strength to walk away. If there's something you want to attach to, you got the strength to do it. Happy family card. If we were looking at yes and no here, this would be yes, again, even though we got the attachment in the middle. This down here would be yes as well. So let's not do that. I said I wasn't doing the yes and no with these ones. I just wanted more messages just to give you more information for your reading today. Alrighty, that's it. That's a wrap. I'm done, everybody. I'm sorry to those who were on that waiting list for free. I do have to go. How many did we actually have on that waiting list? Because they were just yes and no readings. Let me turn this buzzer off. It's gone off twice and I haven't turned it off. Let me go and turn this all off as well. PayPal, private, closed. Okay, all lists are closed. We're done, okay? Who was waiting? That's the list that we did. All right, we're done. We're done. There were 3 left, were they? Okay, quickly. Who were the last 3? Are they still here or did they go? Because I was going to go. Who was the last 3? Just yes or no? Because I haven't heard anything out the front yet. I thought that person would be here by now. I'm talking about my hubby, that person. I thought my hubby would be home by now. I thought he was leaving at thing. And I have to ring my son as well. He was calling me. Yubi, Angie. I did Angie ages ago. Angie's done. Yubi and someone. Angie was already done. Right at the very beginning. I did Joan and Charlie and then Angie because I said it was the same spelling. I already did Angie, Mama B. Is A thinking about you? Is A thinking about Ubi? Is A thinking about Ubi? I'll do this, Angie. Is this... Oh, this is a different Angie. Okay, I'll write this one down. Ubi. Angie with... what is it? 369. 369. Okay, so that's 8 readings today. Oh, we got Rizza as well. Okay, we're finished now. No more after Rizza. Sorry if there's anybody else in the room going to post their question. No, no more. Is A thinking about Ubi? Is A thinking about Ubi? Yes, thinking about communicating with you. thinking love thoughts about you and thinking about the door to spirit. It's like messages, dreams, thinking about what you two could do together. This is like somebody that wants to get together with you. It can represent sexual thinking as well. Angie, will you like your future spouse when you meet, when you have the first meeting? Will Angie like the future spouse when they meet? Oh, you got, was the other Angie spelt differently, was it? Because I've got ANJEE for both of them. But the other one didn't have a number, did it? Will Angie, will she like the future spouse when they meet? Oh, jealousy. Angel of love. Definitely, and that person will like you a lot. A lot. People might be envious of this person that you're going to get. But that's a yes. Yes, you will. And Riza, last but not least, will Shams or Nora call me soon? Will Shams or Nora be calling Riza soon? Will Shams or Nora be calling Riza soon? Whenever I see the name Riza, I think about the old movie, the Grease. Oh no, that was Rizzo, wasn't it? Riza. Yeah, anyway, will Shams or Nora call Riza soon? Yeah, thank you, Mama B. Thank you for hanging around just to finish this bit off. I know I told Rhonda and Joanna I was done, but I also know that they will be doing their nighttime routine and you're in a different time zone to them. It's not as late for you. One of them will, yes. This is no, not too soon, but then yes. One of them is working out when or what they want to say or something, or both of them. They're working out what they want to say. If there's been some sort of fight or problem, Riza, they need to heal. They need a bit more time, need a bit of space there. But yeah, eventually they will contact you. Okay, guys, I've got to go. I've got to ring my son and see what that was all about. Hopefully he doesn't ask me for money because I haven't got any. All right. Bye-bye. Take care. Now, I should hopefully see everybody on Monday. It'll be about this time on Monday. So whatever time it is for you right now, Mama B, it'll be around now if I'm going to come online. If not, I'll be on early on my early Tuesday. So on your Sunday, Mama B, it will be around this time, okay? If I come online, because I do have to do this other stuff. All right, bye everyone. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone.